MindLease. Your mind is yours until you sell it. My name is David Keller, or at least I think it is. It's printed on my ID. And the man in the mirror looks like me, or like someone I used to be. The truth is, I don't really know who I am anymore. Not truly, just shadows, fragments, an echo of what once was. When they introduced MindLease, it felt like magic. I still remember the first commercial. Why hoard memories when you can sell them? Sell what you love. Keep what you need. MindLease, your life, your capital. The world cheered. Politicians smiled for the cameras. Influencers sold their childhoods live on stream. And me? I sat in a gray room, in a gray city, living a gray life. I was in my early 40s. 2 kids. Debts up to the ceiling. My wife, Emma, worked nights at the hospital. I worked days in a call center. No vacation in 7 years. No shared dinners. No break from surviving. We were like two ghosts in a cold apartment, and I was the first to disappear completely. At the MindLease Center, it smelled like disinfectant and old paper money. My hands were shaking, not from fear, from hope, a hope that bled me dry. The technology was cold, precise, soulless. Nanofiber electrodes gently pierced the scalp, like pulling the roots from a memory tree. Each memory, a currency. Each loss, a blank patch on the soul. 5,000 credits for a childhood package. Camping trips, laughter in the rain, voices of friends I'd never hear again. I told myself, this won't hurt. I had no idea what emotional amnesia felt like. The loss wasn't a blow, it was a slow suffocation. I flipped through an old album and felt nothing. Nothing at all. My brother smiled in a photo, and I stared at him like a stranger. Emma sensed it, before I did. You don't remember our first night together, do you? I stayed silent, and in her eyes, not just a moment broke. An entire life shattered. The market collapsed. Memories became junk. Millions offered their past like scrap metal. Prices dropped. MindLease adapted. Emotional packages. Pain, love, loss. The more intense, the higher the price. The deeper the cut, the greater the value. I told myself I'd be careful. But how do you protect a house you're selling room by room? Liam was 10 the first time I forgot him. I'd sold a memory of us at the sea. He caught his first fish. He was proud. I was proud, or I think I was. I'm not sure anymore. I saw the photo on the fridge. That's all that remained. A smiling boy, a dead stare from me, like a ghost. I wanted it back. I begged MindLease. Once sold, always sold. The words dropped like lead. The buyer let me watch it, for a fee. Watch my own life, as a foreign film. Liam laughed. I held him, but it was like reaching through glass. No emotion, just emptiness. Emma packed her things soon after. No drama, no fight, just a note. I don't want to lose you, but you're already gone. Experience clubs became the new luxury. The rich paid millions to feel real emotions, emotions they could no longer access themselves. I was in demand. I became a product, a tragic bestseller, a man who'd lost everything. Authentic, raw, painful. One buyer wrote me, I lived your memory of Emma's smile on the boat. It changed me. I didn't even remember being on a boat. Then came the deep sale. 10 years in one go. Erased. I signed with empty eyes. What was left? Guilt? Regret? I was already just a shell. I lost everything. Mia's birth, Mom's goodbye, my brother's final hug. I met Mia again like a blind date with my own daughter. Dad, you once promised me you'd never leave. I smiled. She cried, and I understood. I had left long ago. I clung to hope, looked for flaws in the system, activists, hackers, anyone. But my memories were too broken to plan. I forgot what I wanted before I could act. Then came Full Sail. Everything. Final. 8 million credits. Enough for Liam's rehab, Mia's education, Emma's new life. Enough to pay for failure, at least in numbers. Liam wrote, I don't want money. I just want you back. But I wasn't there anymore. On extraction day, the system briefly failed. Memory flashes flickered before my eyes. A lifetime in seconds. I wanted to scream, but no sound came. Just the hum of a machine swallowing me. Minor error. Just a moment, Mr. Keller, said a cold voice. I had seconds. I could have fought, but there was nothing left to draw strength from. Now I sit here, an empty apartment. Light falls on dust. A song plays. Maybe it once meant something. Maybe it's just noise. My neighbor knocks, brings cake. David, you okay, buddy? I nod. Polite, mechanical. I don't remember his name. Maybe he never existed. I write this now because I don't know. Maybe out of habit, maybe out of fear, maybe because some tiny splinter of me still refuses to die. They're coming soon. Final backup. Then archive for collectors, for consumers, for people who believe humanity can be downloaded. Two men stand at the door, gray, friendly, empty. Ready, Mr. Keller? Ready to serve the world? I nod, because resistance takes energy, and energy is a luxury. I look in the mirror. There's a man, he looks like me, but I don't recognize him. If you're reading this, please, if you find me in an experience club, if you look through my eyes, if you feel my love, tell my son I loved him, even if I no longer remember. Tell him, before you too forget who you were.